back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is going to be an anti-haul slash wish list video. I haven't done an anti-haul in a while, I think, and there's just so much makeup. Sometimes it's so hard to keep up with all the launches. I feel like in the makeup beauty world, I could literally have an anti-haul for you guys or a wish list video every day of the week from all the makeup launches. Of course, I would like to say that a few months ago it was a little dry on the makeup launches, and now that summer's approaching, I feel like brands are like throwing up all their makeup launches for summer and all their colorful collections. Also, June is Pride Month and there's so many rainbow palettes and rainbow eyeshadow palettes and just rainbow makeup theme in general for this month. So there's going to be a lot of that. So we're going to start off with the anti-haul portion, and I feel like the anti-haul part is a little bit shorter than the wish list because there is a lot of makeup that has been catching my attention lately, as opposed to months before there wasn't that many. So I have my phone here and I have all the pictures, screenshots and stuff. So if I look down, that's what I'm looking at so that I can remember exactly what I want to talk about. Okay, so I want to start off with this Dominique Cosmetics Dominique Cosmetics palette, Kristen Dominique's makeup line. She's a beauty influencer, YouTuber. She has her own makeup line now. And I think I tell you guys this in every anti-haul that I mention her products. They just don't inspire me in any way. Like, I'm just not inspired to buy the palette, and looking at this palette in particular, I'm not inspired to create any makeup looks. I feel like her brand is kind of, it is very her style. I feel like her style is more like calm. It's definitely not very out there, or you know, it doesn't have too much attention to it, and this is what I see in this palette. I definitely don't see me using something like this at all. I mean, some of the colors are nice in the palette, but this is just not my cup of tea. So this is definitely a palette that I will be skipping. Also, something else from her line is her highlighter palette. It's pretty. I'm not gonna say it's not. The packaging is nice. The colors look good. But for me, some of the colors look a little bit too dark for my skin tone. So I know there's one shade that would like look nice on me, but to buy a highlighter palette so that I can only take advantage of one highlighter just doesn't make sense in my book. So that's another thing that I will be skipping. Okay, this has like so much drama around the launch, around the colors, around the everything. The Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, she has her makeup line finally launched, you know. And she came out with 20 lipsticks. Now, I'm going to say I don't mind that she launched with 20 lipsticks, 20 nude lipsticks. For me, when I think of Jaclyn Hill makeup, like her makeup, the makeup she always does as a whole, as like her person, I always think of nude lipsticks. The first thing that comes to mind for me would be nude lipsticks. So for me, I feel like it's a great that she launched with nude lipsticks. Now, am I going to buy one? Probably not. That's why it's in the anti-haul portion. They're pretty, they look nice, they look pigmented, they look creamy and all of that. But for me, I literally wear nude lipstick every so often when I do my nude lips, my nude glossy lips, because I just don't wear a nude lip like that. It's just not in me. Unless I wear like a nude liquid lipstick, that's the only other way that I would wear like just a plain bare nude lipstick. So for me, buying a lipstick like this, it makes no sense if it's just going to sit in my drawer. I literally have three nude lipsticks, three like nude bullet lipsticks that I actually use, and that's only when I do my glossy nude lip. I only pop it in the center. And that's basically it. So for me, again, it wouldn't make sense to buy one of these lipsticks. Yes, the packaging to me is beautiful. The promo pics, all that is beautiful. But I'll definitely be waiting for the rest of her makeup launches to see if anything else catches my attention. I wish she would, you know, bring out her highlighters already, because to me, she's like one of the queens of highlighting, and we definitely need a good formula from her. So that's something that I would be interested in buying. Okay, so I had decided that I was interested in buying this Huda Beauty setting spray. It's the Resting Boss Face. I like the name of it, and I was interested in trying her setting spray. Now, I've seen so many bad reviews on this product, specifically reviews from people that I really trust their opinion, and you know that they're really honest based on, you know, how much I've been watching them and all of that. And the reviews have been really bad, that this setting spray like makes your face super stiff, that it smells really, really strong. And I know her products smell strong. I have a lot of her other products. In particular, her setting powder, it's very, very strong. It's a strong scent. For me, it's not bad. I like the scent of it, but I know how people can take that scent, and a lot of people are sensitive to scents, and that's definitely very strong. Her foundation is scented. Her concealer has a scent to it. Her products basically are always very, very scented. So people are saying this smells very, very intense, and it definitely has now landed in my anti-haul portion of the video, because there's also another setting spray that I saw that I think I'm more interested in over this one. So this is definitely going to be a pass for me. Okay, another product that I'm really not interested in is this Alyssa Edwards collaboration, which congratulations. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to her on collaborating with Anastasia Beverly Hills. You know, that's a huge accomplishment. But for me, I just don't feel like I need this palette, since there's a lot of other Pride palettes that are out on the market that I would be more interested in from their color story. This is a very nice color theme. You know, the packaging is amazing. Anastasia, you know, style of palettes, very nice. I wouldn't say I'm like the biggest fan of their eyeshadows, but this palette is pretty. I would definitely be skipping it because it's just not for me. Okay, let's quickly move through these other products. This is a Morphe palette. Everyone thought this was their Pride palette when like pictures started to roll out, but this is actually just another of their palettes, and this is the 35H Hotspot palette. It retails for $24. Very pretty color story. It's cute. I personally like that it has a side of all neutral warm shades, and then it has those pretty blue, but for me it has too many like gray blues and shades with gray undertones, and those aren't really shades I gravitate why can't I speak? I gravitate towards. So this is definitely a palette that I would skip. And lastly, for the anti-haul portion, the main thing that I would be skipping is something that has so much just drama, like always. Kylie Skincare, I am definitely skipping it as a whole. I don't want the scrub, I don't want the moisturizer, I don't want the Tatcha dupe, I don't want anything from her skincare. Personally, for me, and all the drama around like, oh, how she did, you know, her little demo using a filter, I mean, I don't really understand what people expected. I guess they expected more than what, like, packaging. Literally, I feel like for some of her products, you literally just buy her name and her packaging. Like the pink, super cute, nude aesthetic of her packaging, that's basically what you're buying, and her name, because what else do people expect? Like, seriously, I'm definitely skipping all of that. I'm very happy with my Pixi skincare. Like, it has been keeping my skin beautiful. So if you're looking for skincare, definitely head over to Pixi, because not just because they send me the products, I've actually tried the products and they work really, really nice. And yeah, that is the last thing on our anti-haul portion of this video. Now let's move on to the wish list. I'm going to start off with this Huda Beauty product, and she is launching, or they already launched, the Mini Obsessions palettes, the Neon Obsessions. I like her Mini Obsessions palettes. I feel like they're very, very nice. They have a mirror. The aesthetic of them is super cute, how they all have their own color family. You know, you can buy them according to what you wear, what you like to use. Like she has the colorful one, the like warm nudes, the mauve shades, a more smoky palette, and then she has all the other like the amethyst, ruby, emerald, all those color families. I feel like those are super cute. I have the purple one, the amethyst. I did a tutorial using it, but I'm super excited for these neon ones. And I specifically, I mean, I want all of them, but I specifically have my eye on the like green neon one and then the orange one. Those are the ones that caught my attention the most. So that's our first wish list item.
Next, don't kill me.
I know I always mention Natasha Denona's palettes being super, super expensive and me not buying them for that reason. But she came out with this palette and I wanted like the original version of it. This is like a smaller version. I wanted the original version of it. Whatever the name was, I totally forgot. I think it was like the Sunset palette that everyone raved about. That's one of her most raved about palettes. I really wanted it, but the price point, I was just like, I just cannot spend $120 something on a palette. This one I would say is not like cheap and it's not affordable, but it's much cheaper than that one, which is, I think this one's around $65, $68, which is a little bit more reasonable in price, honestly, because I buy the Huda Beauty palettes and those retail for $65. So I feel like $3 more for one of these. I can finally get the chance to try out her eyeshadows and see what the rave is all about. And the colors, you guys, I mean, if you see this palette, you know this is my cup of tea. Like the whole jar, the whole jug of tea, this is all my colors. I really, really, I love the colors. So it's definitely one that's on my wish list and it's beautiful. Next is the Tatcha Skin Mist. I am obsessed with their Silk Canvas Primer. I literally use it all the time. You guys see me use it all the time. And I've always been interested in the little skin mist that everyone uses, but it's a luminous one. It's like the dewy, it makes your skin dewy. I have oily skin. I don't feel like I need to set my foundation with something dewy. You know, I already do all my moisturizing and oils prior to my applying my foundation. You know, I like a matte look. So I never bought it for that reason. Obviously, it's not so much suited for my skin type, but they're releasing this one and this is a satin. I've seen a lot of reviews on Sephora and people reviewing it that it's definitely more of a matte, not matte, but it makes your skin feel like it's tightening and like it's setting and locking it in place, which is something that's all me, everything that I want in a setting spray. So this is definitely the one I am having my eye on. It is pricey, $48, but if you think about buying anything Tatcha, you go in with a mindset knowing that it's a pricey brand. So I knew in advance that this was pricey, so definitely I'm gonna be saving up my coins so that I can buy this skin mist. Now the Pride palette that I am most interested in is definitely the Morphe one, and I actually really am interested in the brush set as well. The palette is beautiful. It does kind of remind me of the James Charles palette, but in honor of Pride I would love to buy this set. The palette is $20, super affordable I feel, and the 7-piece eyebrush set is $28. So this is definitely a set that I would like to buy. And moving on to this new e.l.f. It just dropped. It's a Glow Gleam Beam Highlighter, and it's a palette. They have a few different shades, and I'm actually super interested in trying these out. They're only $10, and for me, I've seen that e.l.f. highlighters are really, really nice. I have a couple. I've talked about them. They're beautiful on the skin. So this palette, for me, is like calling my name. I want all the shades. They look beautiful. Another thing that I'm really interested in is the Annette 69 times Beauty Creations collaboration. The palette, the colors look very pretty. The highlighter is the thing that caught my attention the most, and her glosses, they look really pretty. I've seen the swatches and all that, and they look beautiful. So this is definitely a collaboration that I would be interested in trying. The eyeshadow palette is $23, the highlighter $16, the gloss trio $20, which I feel like the price is very affordable, and then the set, the complete set, is $69. So that's another thing that's on my wish list. This, I just want to mention, like, you guys know I love the shade, the color yellow. Beauty Blender has launched a yellow sponge, and even though I haven't purchased a beauty blender in years, I would say now, I'm really thinking of buying this one, mainly because of the color. I mean, obviously I would use it because I'm going to be buying the beauty blender, and that is something that I would and I use all the time, are sponges. And the color is just like, I want it just for this beautiful yellow shade. So that's something else that's on my wish list.
I'm gonna go broke with everything that's already on my wish list.
One last palette that I'm really interested in trying is the Nabla Cosmetics Secret palette. I have never tried anything from this brand, but this palette is just so stinking beautiful. Like, the whole packaging, the colors are stunning. Like, it's a very fall palette for me, but it's so stinking cute. I really like the color combination they include in this palette. Teals, burgundies, golds, definitely very fall vibes. Super beautiful. And that's basically it before I make this video an hour long, because there's so many new launches that I tell you guys, I sometimes can't keep up, and my phone gets like full of pictures of new products or products that I don't want to buy, that I, you know, accumulate throughout the month so that I can have anti-hauls for you guys. Let me know if you guys like that these videos include a wish list, not only the anti-haul portion. And yeah, let me know what products you will also not be buying from the anti-haul portion. Anti-haul, did I say? From the anti-haul portion, and which ones you are interested in buying from my wish list as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.